All right, so this morning, Danny, Ant and I have headed out to Wharton's here. We've got a creek line there that I'll go through and point out what we've got to fix and what we're opening up. And it's to make it so we can drive through with all of our vehicles without any issues for mustering. And so we've got the loader, the grader, and well, that's actually all we need.
I reckon, Jack, I reckon we've just about got every vehicle that's operational out here at the minute.
Well, and
we got Paco. You've got Rommel. That's not operational.
Well, no, we've got the parts to fix Rommel.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also the grader, the loader, my God.
We've also got a windmill there to take down, which if we've got the time, we'll get to it. But at the moment, well, we're just going to be going through, some skills building with the grader and the loader. So Danny needs to get some time on the grader, and Ant needs to learn how to knock some trees over. And what we've got is a stretch of road up here, which is, there's plenty of room. It needs to be improved, and we need to get some drains off to stop it washing out. So to make that an easier task, we've got a couple of trees to lift out of the way. And what it might also give us is a cross strip, Ant, because that airstrip's fine.
Yeah, it's so funny, Jack. When you say, "Oh yeah," you see the airstrip. Now just show out, please show everyone that. Like this to the to the people from Prenty, Tim and Jack and whatever. It's so obvious. I mean, you can't miss it, they say.
Well, when
there's an airstrip, they say you can't miss it. Now, I don't know, Danny, if you look at that, would you immediately say, "Oh yeah, that's an airstrip"?
Oh yeah. Up here is where we're going to be widening our track just a little bit and going to be putting some drains so it comes off the road. So for the first little bit, I'm going to show Ant, or get Ant to do it.
Yep.
And I'm going to take the grader and I'll finish up that little track. But we're just going to be taking out some of these little trees on the left and the right because...
Okay, which one's the little tree, Jack? That thing there, okay. Rightio. Yeah. And so give me give me the theory before we get into the truck.
So not quite, well, you've done a little bit of clearing with the loader.
Yep, yep.
But you're going to come in with the blade just slightly out.
Yep, yep. Just slightly crowded out.
Yep.
Yep, yep. Do you just go from the road because you don't want to get any punctures out there, so you're always working off the road? And then do you just sort of hit it halfway and then come back?
No. Come down with your blade just slightly out.
Yeah.
Just about on the ground, and you hit that root.
Yeah.
And you lift a little bit.
Right.
And then you come back again straight away because you don't want to snap it.
Yes.
Then you come back in under a little bit more level.
Oh.
And then you pull the whole thing away.
Yep, got it.
And then as we're going along.
Yeah, I reckon I can do that.
Every couple of 100 metres, we're going to get the loader.
Yep.
And we're going to push a straight line.
Yep.
Double blade width.
Yep.
And just go out 50 odd metres.
Yep.
So then when the grader's coming back,
yep,
and we've done our clearing line here, and we've got our form up, we will get the grader and Danny will get material and he'll drag a bit of material onto the road so we've got bumps. But what that'll do is the water coming down the stream or down the hill, we'll get to those and it'll go straight out.
Jack, the hill's coming this way.
Yeah.
So which way are we going to push the...
We're going to push that way.
So is it going to be like a fishbone in this direction? So here's the road here. Here's the road here. Oh no, you've got a road over there.
Well,
come on then.
Maybe I'll go,
Let's go with my road, Jack.
Okay. Well, your road's very rocky.
Look, this is my road, right?
Yep.
That's that direction, that's that direction. So we're going to come up here. Now, if this is downhill, down here, right? So do we come in and push out? No? Show me.
Got the drawing stick now. So doing your drains out on an angle like this adds velocity.
Okay.
And what that's going to do is it's going to chop out the road because this is downhill, downstream.
Got it.
We're going to get a new road and that's still downstream because that's what you know,
Yep.
in the real world it is.
Yep.
And you've gone along and you've knocked some trees,
Yes.
and then you know, every 200 metres
Yep,
or every
yep.
400 metres,
Yep, yep.
you go linear to the road. Cut straight
Perpendicular.
across. Yeah, perpendicular.
Yep.
90 degrees.
90 degrees, 50 metres out. Yep.
Straight
no worries.
out.
Yep, got
and
it.
then come in again and do another blow.
Yep, got it.
And then once Danny's done the
Yeah, he'll come
forming
and
with the
smooth.
grader,
Yeah, go on.
he will come in and he will push material with the blade
Yep,
on an angle
yep.
out onto here. So then this
I see.
line is level all the way across to here.
Yep, yep.
And that means that when water comes along, gets to this point and it goes straight out here.
Beautiful.
And then it'll spread out there. And then if, well, it's not going to because we're in the right angle, but the water's going to come out here slowly at 90 degrees.
Yeah,
and
got
as we
it.
drive along, we've got a bump, but what we're not having is the road washing out.
Got it. Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
I'll get the loader, bring it over, and you can watch me do this and give me some super tips, or you just want me to go ahead and do it.
No, we've got time to watch
Right
it.
Airstrip on the left here, Jack.
Oh, I didn't see it, Ant.
Just saying. Just saying.
You want it on the ground. Are you in first?
Yeah.
See that rope bundle? This group here is what we're trying to pull up, and then you can get the blade in and take it away. Otherwise, this will just snap, and then we'll end up with spikes that'll tidy up our grader tires. So then he comes in with the flat blade and pushes it off. Big thing when we're in the grader is we want to make sure that we don't flick the stump up into our tires. And then as you come back over, you want to make sure that your nasty's in there. Comfortable with that?
Yeah, very. Yeah.
And you reckon you can do that for about the next, I don't know, 2 kilometres?
Yeah.
Good.
That was good. Good instruction.
Well, yeah, and look at that. Where are you?
I'll pass the airstrip.
You're building an airstrip.
I'm building an airstrip.
Every road
It
is
will
an airstrip.
certainly look. Danny, good luck with the grader.
How do you reckon he's going to go, Danny?
Oh, no. Good.
He'll be right. As long as he doesn't get a flat tyre, because then Danny will get angry at him. Alright, so Danny and I are going to jump into the grader, and we're going to have a little bit of a skim along in the creek here. Not quite sure about having the camera in there because we're going to be doing a lot of teaching. So I'll leave the camera for now, and then once Danny's up and running in the grader by himself, I'll get some video of him. And yeah, we'll see how we go. it's time to go have a look and see how Ant's going. Danny's underway, and I'll hop over and have a look at what he's up to, and I'll show you guys how he's going. He's picked that up. He's used the tow behind grader down at the farm before, and so it's just learning the different controls. And I have to admit, it's a lot easier in the self-propelled grader, but he's had to go with the grader before, and so transitioning over to using that grader, he's probably going to be having a lot of fun. And one thing can certainly be said, Danny treats the gear really well, and he's not going to thrash it and bash it around, so he's very cautious as an operator, but he learns really quickly, and he's got the experience behind him of the last couple of years working down at Clare Downs, and yeah, got the chance now to play around a bit more at the station. So let's see how Ant's gone. He's taken out a couple of trees, which is good. I'm going to have a look and see how the root bundles are. Well, actually, we'll pull up to one here. So there's a bit of a root there, and there's a couple more trees here that I'd like him to take out, and it's basically those ones that I was saying, people avoid them, and so then you end up with a goat trail effect, but also, you know, they mean you can't grade the road as well because you're going to be damaging your equipment. So like this Gidgee here, that's got to go, and he's done a good job. Let's have a look at this. Right, let's have a good look. So you can see, we're looking down the line here. We want to take out this tree because it's overhanging and people are going to avoid it, which means we're going to get mixed compaction and goat trail. We want even compaction over our road. Up here, he's had a bit of a go. I think I can see a stump here still. We'll get rid of that. But having this straight line out here, it is almost 90 degrees. But this straight line out here means that our water flow is going to be diverted out there. So this isn't going to become a river. No, at the moment, this is just sand. We've got sand coming up here, but I scrape it away a little bit. Yeah, we've got moisture, but there's a hard base down here, and we want to make sure that this sand stays up in the profile and we get it out of the way. So we've got a nice hard track that we can drive on. And by having the frequent runoffs and slower pace means that we're going to keep our soil where we want it. And you can see over here, our ground level over here is a bit higher. This is the windrow, and then you've got sand has blown up onto this windrow, and now we've got it going against the grain. You know, we've got that impact zone from that windrow. We've got nice hard material here, and that means that we've got a good foundation. So if we design this right, this repair won't be, it'll be lasting. So let's go check in with Ant before we go see how Danny's going. What I'm going to do is get him so his blade's flat on here on this hard material, and that he can cut straight through that windrow nicely. It's clear enough out the back here, it can just go up on the edge a bit, so I shouldn't even have to say a word, we'll just direct him. They're doing a good job. Yeah, we want to cut from the road level out. We'll just see how you go.
Sort of push them off to the side a bit, yeah?
Yeah. So just see how you go getting a cut. So you'll have to go back a bit and get it on the deck. Yep. Now just push you down all the way forwards.
Keep pushing down.
Just push it all the way forwards.
This one here.
You didn't push it far enough forwards. Nah.
Oh, you mean crowd forward?
No. Alright, so we want to get you on the deck.
Yeah.
See here, this wavy one?
Yeah.
That's float.
Oh.
Now you're flat on the deck. You're going to follow the ground level. But you've got your blade set to cut.
I never knew that.
Yeah, that's why if you see the hand signal, this one, we're not dancing.
Put up and down.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's a really quick maneuver with your hands. And this is a lot of material to try and do it with. Can I try and show you?
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. I'm going to fuck it up, but I'll fuck it up quicker.
No, because all the other ones I've gone okay on, but this one I'm...
Yeah, because this one had a mound.
It's what?
It had a mound.
Okay. I'll just watch, Jack.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'll come back just like it's recording, so you're good to go. You've done well. There's a few more trees to take out. It's alright, everyone knows I've said that. I'll do it and then I'll try and explain it.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to jump in with him on this one just to see what he does with his levers.
So I hit float and I've got him trimmed up just to up a little bit more than a straight dig because I'm starting on an angle.
Yep.
Now I pull it off float because I know I'm on the ground level flat now. As I go forwards, I'm going to dig out a little bit and put some pressure in. And then I'm just pulling it up a little bit, changing my crowd. And I'm just trying to take the top part of the material off.
I get that.
I need to crowd up more because I'm trying to bite too much.
Yeah.
Now I'm just bulldozing.
Yeah.
And I'm just pulling that up.
So when you get stuck like that, you crowd up, of course, to stop that friction.
Yeah, because I don't want my wheels spinning.
Yeah. I like that float idea where you just dump it there and you get level with the ground and then you take it off so you know you're on that.
You're doing well.
Yeah, no, I like it. But that flat thing, I really like that.
All right, let's check in on Danny and we'll have a look at the track as we're going and I'll explain what the problem was and what we're trying to solve while we're at it. So I want to get those dead trees, put them in there to slow the water flow down. And that's what we'd usually do anywhere we're rehabbing. But we've got this track up here that we're realigning. That's our old trail there. And the issue that we've got is that as you're driving a truck along here, you can see that this is turning into a creek. This is the catchment now. So any of our trucks, as you're coming along, you've got to turn in sand to get through there. And what we're doing is we're making it a straight run through from there along there, so that you've got a straight approach, which means you can go through the sand easier. Turning isn't great in trucks in sand. So we've got some hard, competent ground here, less of a creek, and we're going to keep this as flat as we can, and we're going to spur a few drains off to the side as well to stop this flow and get that going back into the creek sooner. So we'll cruise up and we'll have a look at what we've got. Alright, so that's the in progress new trail, and Danny's doing really, really well. Like it's not a small feat to be tidying a track here. We're looking at it for the long term, and we've got this windrow on the left here that we're going to try and we'll break it out. We'll come in with the loader as we go and just put some knock throughs so that the water doesn't channel down this trail like it did the old one. But it's not going to look like a highway straight up. We don't have enough water to pour on it. We don't have a compactor. We don't have a full crew. No, you'd be bringing in material to build this up. It's a station track, but it's one of our main arterial roads, so we want it to be pretty good and be able to last without a lot of maintenance. The other thing we want it to do, or to be, is wide enough that we can bring the chain rake through, and the chain rake is one of our simple maintenance units. You drag it behind the tractor and it's going to smooth out some of the bumps and it'll take rocks off. So if we can get it that we can drag that around the station, it means that simple maintenance on tracks is going to be a lot lower cost than running the grader the whole time. It also makes it an easier task, but we've still got a bit here to deal with, like some nasty rocks. Ant's back down here. He had a bite to eat, and now he's back in with the loader to clear out some of this sand in the creek, because the loader is a bit better at moving sand than the grader. So he's a bit too far out with that blade, so I'll just tell him to come back a bit. And it's really hard to pick it. You're on an uneven surface, learning a new machine, and you're jumping in and out all the time. So it takes time to get the hang of it. And I don't even get it right all the time. Because you're going downhill, crowd up a bit more than you usually would. And I'll guide you in. And what we'll try and do, sweep that windrow out, but then come in just 50.
Yeah.
But yeah, have another go at this. And even if you dig it, it's fine. No, just go. It's really good, Danny, having the opportunity to put a bit more machine time into something that he's not done a lot with. And as we had with the Wongatha lads, they were up and they were working on yards, trying different equipment, having a go with the crane and everything. Now, one of the things we want to do is sort of expand our, let's call it exposure training or exposure to work for the lads. And That way that they're getting time on machines in a lower stress environment. Out here, they've got the opportunity to just take it steady and get familiar with the machines rather than just getting a ticket and stamping it off. We want to see that grow and expand. We need to improve some of our facilities and have partnerships with those that can support it. So it'd be awesome to have a few more partnerships so we can have better accommodation and facilities for the lads while they're up, so they can spend longer stints, because it's not bad to be in rougher accommodation for a short stint of time, but when you're looking at doing a few weeks, 4 weeks, 4 to 10 weeks up here, it's nicer to have better facilities. Even put in like a school/conference area would be great, so that the guys who are doing the traineeships can get some remote learning done while they're up here, so they've got the physical and then they've got the theoretical side, and then we'd be able to fly in specific instructors and they'd be able to come in and assess the guys on equipment that they're comfortable with in an environment they're comfortable with. While it may be quicker for me to be on the grader or the loader, I can't be on both. And being out here allows me to learn how to teach better, so that I can upskill more people and sort of impart what I've learned over the years. So it allows us to be more productive, and it gives guys like Danny more of an opportunity when they go somewhere else. They've had the exposure to it, they've got a rough understanding of how to operate the machinery, and that means that they will be able to pick it up a lot quicker, because that's going to have real lasting change. So I'm going to scoot up here, have a look at how they're going.
Today was a good day.
Yeah, so we've had the play around there, and we've got this little stretch of road that we're improving, and Danny's on his way cruising down now. He's having a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's a natural.
He's just enjoying that completely.
He is loving it. I've got to get a drink of water, Jack. Did we bring any beer?
Well, you're on a motorbike, Ant.
Well, yeah, we're on the home property. I ride better when I'm drunk. No, that's not true. Don't put that in.
No, I didn't put any beers in today, Ant.
Okay, no, fair enough.
It's a bit of a rookie mistake.
I had a girlfriend once who I said to her, and I've always had motorbikes, and I was at a nightclub in Perth called Boco's. Now, it's in West Perth in Subiaco on A Street, and I tell you, it was quite the place. Anyhow, it's about 2 a.m, so I give her a call, and I said, I need you to come pick me up. And she said, I'm not coming to pick you up. Like, I'm not. I said, if you don't come and pick me up, I'm going to ride my motorbike home. I mean, how juvenile is that? Anyhow, she goes, all right, I'm going to come pick you up. So I was sitting on the steps of out the front. It still wasn't, it was still going. There's 2 big bouncers there. And she rolls up, Lorraine her name was. She rolls up in a dressing gown and her slippers. Walks up to the nightclub and goes, get in the car. And the bouncers are coming. Absolute legend.
So Anthony has always been a responsible person.
I have.
And now he's got no one to keep him in check.
No,
really.
That's right. No, it's yes, that's a concern. But anyhow, there you go.
So
it's been a good day. A good day, and it's good that you didn't bring beer because I was on the bike. It's very responsible, Jack. You are responsible, man.
Well, I thought about bringing a plane, so.
Yeah, well, we're definitely drinking one, that is. All right, where's my water?
Right. We've got the training ground here. We had Danny over on the hard side so he could train hard and then fight easy. And he's, just cruising along there. It's not going to take him too long to get that stretch of road sorted. You want a drink? Now, I didn't bring any beers, Danny. I'm sorry. It's alright, Ant's giving me shit about it already. But, what do you reckon for your first day on the grader?
Alright.
Good?
Yeah, good.
Do you enjoy the grader?
Yeah.
You want to expand at all on anything you find challenging with it? Don't like, or...
It's the sandy bit, yeah.
Yeah, well, sand's not a grader's friend.
Yeah.
That's why we've got the loader to come in and do the tidy up. Well, thanks, Danny. Been a good day. I've got some good footage of you operating the grader.
Aye.
Got it up in the drone. Got you looking like an action hero. Well, that sort of wraps us up. Once we idle that thing down, we're out of here and we'll find Ant somewhere along the road.